Happy almost Valentine's Day, and I'm so excited. I don't know why. I don't even have a boyfriend, fiance, husband, anything. I just love this holiday. I think it's so cute. I love going out shopping and seeing flowers and hearts and pink. That's why I'm wearing pink today, because Valentine's Day, February, I feel like it's such a pink month, and I want to be a part of that. So I'm wearing pink everything. But today, I'm letting Candy Hearts choose my TBR. A fun fact about me, I've never actually finished a monthly TBR, ever. I got really close one month. I only missed one book. And that only happens once. Every other time, I've missed like 3, 4, 5. I'm really bad at TBRs. But this month, because I love this month so much, hopefully this month I actually complete it. I went on the Instagram. I'm using fake online Candy Hearts because, I don't know, that's just the idea I had. But I came across this post on Instagram, and it was like, pick a candy heart, choose your next read. Or no, pick a candy heart. Give me a second. Pick a candy heart, get a book or something. And I was like, oh my god, that's so fun. And then I went onto the search bar on Instagram and I searched up that caption, and I found a bunch of these posts, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is such a fun game. So I'm gonna make it into a video. Super fun, romantic Valentine's Day video. Okay, so I got a bunch of options here. Not gonna put all these on my TBR because that would be way too many, and I would never finish it. I do actually want to finish a TBR for once in my life, so we're just gonna pick a few. Let's start with the first one. Pick a heart, get a romance recommendation. Okay, we have a baseball, a crown. I'm kind of sick of reading about royalty. I feel like I'm doing it way too much. Record player. Oh, rings. That's cute. Romantic for the holidays. Cotton candy. Oh, I love cotton candy. Oh, that's a contender. A house. A lock. Hockey. A pregnancy. No. I hate that trope. It will not be that. Okay, go with cotton candy. Okay, here's what I missed. This. Okay. This. I don't know what I'm already read. This and oh, okay, so I'm gonna get Off the Grid by Kay Bromberg. Formula One. Oh, I love Workplace. Dirty Talk. Enemies to Lovers. My favorite trope. Okay, what does the candy have to do with this though? I'm curious. I'm a racer Camilla. I live for the teacher. Okay, that was a little cringy. I have to be sure of myself, and this I'm sure of. Okay, I'm actually excited. I love Enemies to Lovers, so I'm gonna read this. What else did I miss out on? Okay, I think I picked the one I want most, actually. So, okay. Pick a heart, get a Valentine's novella. Okay, we have this. This looks very interesting. Smoke. This looks good. Oh, a ballerina. Oh, I really like the color. The pink background and the, skeletal land. I really like this one. No, I'm between these two. Or the suit. I could also do with the suit. I don't know what to choose. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose the lipstick and the knife because that's cool. Knives and Kisses. Enemies, lovers, toucher and die. Football star and goth girl. Oh, wait, I kind of like that. I feel like it's always football player and cheerleader, or fake football star and bookworm nerd girl. I don't think I've ever run one with a goth girl. I like it. Stalker. Oh gosh. Okay, plus 5 FMC. Okay. What does it say here? Dear Valentine, I'm crazy about you. Oh my gosh, so it's Valentine's Day themed. That's awesome. Although the stalker thing scares me a little bit. Might be a little too dark for me, but I'm intrigued. Pick a heart, get a book rack. Kiss me, crazy for you, wink wink. Oh. XOXO, you're cute, be mine. Let's do crazy for you. I like the color. I feel like I'm missing this just in color. Okay, I got the Rom-Com by Devin Daniels, which looks cute. I don't know what it's about. What does it say here? Don't hate the player, play the game. Okay, so is it about con artists or something? I actually really like that. Okay, I love con artist shows and movies and books. So I'm excited. Let's pick this one next. You and me, cutie pie, be mine. You and me. Archer's voice. I've already read that, darn it. You and me, true love, charm me. I'm gonna be charmed. Charm me. Tempt our fate. Love your design. Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, wasn't really planning on reading this, but maybe this is a sign. This is fate. Hopefully it charms me. Horrible joke, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do this one. I feel like this is gonna be Punk 57. This, I feel like, is gonna be Things We Never Got Over. Don't know what this is. This, I feel like, could be Hush Hush. This? Pirates? A pirate romance? Oh, I want this one. And this, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yep, I was right. Oh, okay. What is this? I've never seen this. The, like, bullets are crazy. This one. Okay. Oh, it's not pirates. It's just a captain. I read this, that was cute. It ends with us. Oh, I should have guessed that one. I don't know how I didn't. Okay, let's do another one. Pick a heart, get a book recommendation. Which one? Let's do red. Or no, let's do purple. Or, oh, why am I struggling with this one? Let's do red. It was the first one I said. Oh, I read that already. Pick a heart, get a book rec. Be mine, love you, bite me. XOXO, kiss me, your heart forever. Keep I hug me. Let's do bite me. Okay. So Midnight Ruin by Katie Robert. Groveling to the max. Oh, I love that. I love that. Second Chance. I love that too. Okay, I'm excited. What did I just choose? Okay, let's do this one. Cowboy romance or enemies to lovers? Oh, this is tough. Or small town. I feel like these are all tropes I kind of like. Let's do. Should I do enemies to lovers? But I feel like that's so predictable of me. Let's do small town. No, let's do cowboy. Alive and Wells by Bailey. Yeah, okay, Grumpy Sunshine, that's another trope I love. Slow burn. Love that. Forest Proximity. Okay, it has, like, good tropes. Just not enemies lovers. It's fine. It's fine. I can read a book without enemies lovers. It's fine.
Someone that you know and they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Cowboy for small. Okay, let's do enemies lovers this time since I didn't do it last time. 5 rounds by Nikki Castle. No idea what that is. Love Never Fades Together, XOXO, Summer 11, Electric, or D20. What does D20 mean? I have no idea. Electric? I don't know. What does that mean? I'm kind of curious. Summer 11. It's winter right now, so no. XOXO, Together. I don't want friends to lovers. I kind of want Love Never Fades. That's so romantic and beautiful, and I want to choose something super romantic for Valentine's Day. That just sounds beautiful. D20? What, is that like a Dungeons and Dragons thing? What is D20? I'm so curious now. If anyone knows what D20 means, please comment down below because it is bugging me. I tried Googling it, and Google just says it's a 20-sided die. And I tried multiple different searches, like I did D20 meaning, D20 slang meaning, D20 acronym. It's just a 20-sided die according to Google, but that makes absolutely zero sense in this context, so that can't be right. So what does that mean? This is gonna eat at me. This is gonna eat me. I'm just gonna keep thinking about it. Help me. Necromancy the musical. That wasn't in the script. Oh, this is on my TBR. It seems really interesting. Love Never Fades. Okay, what is this? The Library of Shadows by Rachel Moore. But then estimates Mateo, who's maybe, probably, definitely a real ghost. And an annoying one at that. Okay. So is it enemies to lovers? And it seems, is this Dark Academia? Like the library? If it is, I'm gonna eat this up. Oh my gosh, I love Dark Academia, especially when there's a romance thrown in, and it's enemies to lovers, and he's a ghost? Oh, I fear this is gonna be the best thing I've ever read. This sounds so good. I love an annoying ghost love interest. Did anyone read Masters of Death? Because that was so cute. Cinnamon roll hero, friends, lovers, second chance for others, best friends, single parent, romantic comedy, he falls for fake dating. Let's do single parent, sure. It's kind of a random one. I'm not even that into that trope. I just want to do something a little out of character for myself. Oh, I've been wanting to read this. I wish I chose this. Unravel Me by Becca Mack. I have seen the series a lot. Hopefully this is the first book in the series, otherwise I probably won't get to it. Then pick a candy heart, get a book for Valentine's Day. Kiss me, you and me, be mine, true love, charm me, love you. What's a color we haven't chosen much? Yellow? True love? Have we done yellow? I don't know. Let's do true love though. Oh, better than the movies. I've read that. Darn it! I've missed out on reading Love Redesigned like 3 times. I think it's come up and I've missed it, and that is actually on my TBR, so I'm a little disappointed about that, but it wasn't meant to be. It's fine. And I think this is the last one I could find on Instagram. It was indeed the last post I had saved. Now let's talk about the books I have added to the TBR. There's 9 of them, which, as someone who has never finished a monthly TBR, a yearly TBR, a weekly TBR, any TBR I've ever set for myself, choosing 9 books for 30 days, actually, I don't know how many days are in February this year, but choosing that many was a choice. Not so smart choice, I just got carried away, because picking candy hearts is so fun. But realistically, I'm probably gonna read maybe half of these, if that, so I just know I'm gonna fail. I have to be real with myself, I'm gonna fail. Anyway, the first book I had chosen was Off the Grid by Kay Brownberg. I'm just gonna read the description and react to it. So, Spencer Riggs is a sexy, intense, and driven in his pursuit of all things racing. Vroom vroom. That pursuit now includes me. Oh, so there's pining. Okay. The cocky bad boy of racing struts into my father's team like he owns it. I love the word struts. It is so funny. Imagine him doing like a catwalk. One look from him, and I can tell he thinks he owns the boss's daughter too. Oh. I'm determined to resist that panty melting smile. I hate that phrase. He keeps flashing my way. I have no time for distractions. Fulfilling the last promise to my father is my only goal. Race after race, city after city, I do my best to keep it professional. I swear I do. But one night, after a hard-fought win, we're celebrating, and Riggs claims his own sweet victory. Me. I don't know why I said that like. And then I got Knives and Kisses, which I'm scared. This is a dark romance, which isn't my thing, really. But it is Valentine's Day themed, so I feel like I have to read this one because it's the most like February-ish thing. Also, there's candy hearts on the cover. Are you kidding? I actually have to read this one. Being Valen Throne has always been more than enough. The quarterback for my college team, the president of my fraternity, I'm male perfection. Okay, tone it down, buddy. Strong, sharp, a little brutal. What more could you want? But most don't know I'm a deranged autosexual who gets off on watching myself get off. What? What am I getting myself into? Oh my goodness, human beings aren't supposed to be props for my amusement or a tool to find the best position to admire myself from. Satisfaction was my natural state of being until I met Cecilia. I love the name Cecilia, that's so cute. Except for the occasional violent outbursts. What? I'm scared of this man. I didn't need or want anyone but me. Then I learned a life-altering truth. I'm not the most interesting person on the planet. So Cece is. I'm obsessed. She might be the first person I've ever really seen. She's soft and curvy, so pretty I could throttle her. What? I mean, okay, I guess I kind of get it. Like, when you see something that's really cute, you're like, oh, I just want to squeeze their cheeks. Throttling them's a little crazy, though. That's a little too much, buddy. And her little goth outfits only make me more crazy, more desperate. I need her in a way I can't explain. I want to look at her, see her, taste her, hurt her. But what does that have to do with Valen, the person I've always thought of first? My self-image is crumbling, and Cecilia is the only solution. But then she turns me down, making this one Valentine's Day she'll never forget. I feel like I need to read this on Valentine's Day. Like, it literally mentions Valentine's Day in the blurb, and it's on the cover. It says Valentine's Day on it, and there's candy hearts. Like, this is the most Valentine's-y book I could have chosen. It's scaring me, but I feel like I must do this one. It's a dark, enemies to lovers, opposites attract Valentine's Day romance with tons of triggering themes throughout. So check warnings. Okay. I don't really get triggered, so I think I'll be fine. I'm just gonna be a little like, oh. I don't think I'll enjoy it. But you never know. Okay. I'm mostly scared, honestly. And then I have the rom-com. Let's see what this one is all about by Devin Daniels. I love the cover. The girl looks like such a cutie pie in that outfit. Oh my goodness. And the guy in a suit. Oh, that's hot. After a particularly when she can't read. After a particularly brutal breakup, Cassidy Sutton has had it with dating. So when her grandmother gives her a 1950s dating guide entitled 125 Tips to Hook a Husband, she decides to turn the retro advice into an ironic what not to do article for Siren, the popular online women's publication she writes for, and who better to secretly test the old-fashioned tips on than Jack Bradford, chauvinistic creator of rival men's site Brawler. And then I got Dungeons and Drama, which I have heard of this book. I didn't add it to my TBR. I wasn't that interested. But it was chosen for me, so let's see. It's about this girl. I don't know why I'm describing it when I could just read the blurb. Actually, I'm going to read the blurb because I don't even know that much about it. I don't know what gave me the confidence to start out like that. I'm going to read the blurb. When it comes to romance, sometimes it doesn't hurt to play games. A fun YA rom-com full of fake dating hijinks. Musical lover Riley has big aspirations to become a director on Broadway. Dream big. Crucial to this plan is to bring back her high school's spring musical, but when Riley takes her mom's car without permission, she's grounded and stuck with the worst punishment. Spending her after school hours working at her dad's game shop. Oh my gosh, that is the worst. Riley can't waste her time working when she has a musical to save, so she convinces Nathan, a nerdy teen employee, to cover her shifts, and in exchange, she'll flirt with him to make his gamer girl crush jealous. But when Riley doesn't... when I can't read, I'm so bad at reading. How do I read all day, every day, but then cannot read out loud to save my life? But Riley didn't realize that meant joining Nathan's... oh my gosh. Joining his Dungeons and Dragons game, or... that role-playing would be so fun. Soon, Riley starts to think that flirting with Nathan doesn't require as much as the I'm gonna bang my head against the wall if I make another mistake. Flirting with Nathan doesn't require as much acting as you would have thought. Yeah, it still doesn't sound interesting to me. I don't know. I don't read YA romances that much unless it's by Anne Liang or what's that other author? Liz Painter? No, Liz is the character. Lynn Painter. There have been some outlier YA romance authors that I've read from, but the plot has to be so good for me to take a chance on it. Otherwise, no. And this one, the plot is not doing anything for me. The tropes are not doing anything for me. This is probably going to be the one of the month I skip. I'm not going to lie. I doubt I will be getting to this because there's no part of my body that wants to read this right now. And then the next book is Midnight Ruin by Katie Robert, which I have never read a book by her, but I hear, sometimes I see out of context quotes on Instagram, and I have liked what I've seen so far, but I haven't had a chance to read anything, and this is my chance. Okay, Eurydice, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know what. It's spelled Eurydice. I'm just gonna say Eurydice. That's how I don't care. Whatever. That's how I want to say it. That's how I'm gonna say it. Eurydice Dimitriou has always been the innocent sister. Oh gosh. Don't tell me it's like purity culture things. I really hope not. But she's finally ready to step out of the long shadow cast by her powerful family and the ex who shattered her heart. Sharon Ariti has been Hades' right-hand man for years. He's given everything to the Lover City, but now he's ready to take something for himself. He's only too happy to give Eurydice a special kind of education. Oh my gosh. I feel like this TBR is getting really spicy. I mean, I didn't choose it. The Candy Hearts did. I'm an innocent. The third guy in this thing. Orpheus? I feel like I'm getting all these names wrong. They just don't sound right. Orpheus Makos will do whatever it takes to make things right. Once the golden boy of the upper city, he's now a shadow of his former self. He'll do anything to get Eurydice back, even if it means she's not coming into his arms alone. 3 hearts, 3 futures. Countless ways to get it wrong, but with enemies slipping through Olympus's faltering barrier to lay siege on the lower city, a trio of broken hearts will be the last of these would-be lovers' worries. I'm intrigued. I like the fact that it's a fantasy romance because everything else here is romance, and I need something to spice it up, so I probably will read this one. I hope. Then I have Alive and Wells by Bailey Hannah. A city girl fleeing an abusive marriage suddenly finds herself working on a cattle ranch with a sexy but grumpy rancher as her boss in this spicy cowboy romance. Oh, I love it. Grumpy rancher? I love it. I love it so much. He's worried she won't stay. She's worried she will. City girl Cecily? It's Cecily. I can't read names, is what I'm learning in this video. Cecily Kennedy never expected to step foot on a cattle ranch, but when her already strained marriage takes a violent turn, a kind friend offers her a job and refuge at Wells Ranch. Ranch life is hard enough without her new boss, Austin Wells, sending mixed signals about whether he wants her or hates her. Oh, why do I like it? But Cecily can't risk getting involved with her grumpy yet alluring employer. She has nowhere else to go. And getting over her ex by getting under Austin isn't worth the potential fallout. It is. Just do it. As far as Austin's concerned, Cecily won't be sticking around for long. He's learned the hard way that nobody ever stays, and the indent on her ring finger makes him certain the sexy city gal is no exception. But when Cecily's troubled past threatens her safe haven, Austin realizes that somewhere between their trail rides and the late-night talks, she's branded herself on his heart. He desperately wants her to stay, and whether or not she feels the same, he'll be damned if he lets anyone or anything hurt her under his watch. I like it. Then we got 5 Rounds by Nikki Castle, which, based on the cover, there's going to be another spicy one. I feel like we're getting too spicy, though. I don't like an excessive amount, so we'll see how this goes. She's a feisty workaholic that hates his guts. Yes, love. I love when they hate each other. It is my favorite thing. And then they start to love each other. Aww. He's an arrogant MMA fighter. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this. That can't afford any distractions. This isn't the kind of fight they're used to. When Remy is suddenly evicted from her apartment, her best friend offers to let her crash at his house while he's traveling for work. The only problem is she can't stand his arrogant, self-centered roommate Tristan. Now she has to figure out how to live within the same house with him for 10 days while dealing with all the temptation that comes with it. Okay, 10 days, that is a little too fast for me. I do like a slow burn enemies lovers. But when one night strips them of all their masks and exposes the truth, they're forced to re-examine how they really feel about each other, while Remy struggles with her attraction to this notorious womanizer. Ew. Tristan has to decide if his feelings for Remy are worth it, or if they'll just distract him from his longtime goal of becoming a world champion. Can Tristan and Remy drop their guards long enough to fall in love, or will old prejudices deliver the final blow? Next up, the Library of Shadows. Okay, here's another romancy. I'm really glad I got 2 romances on here, so it's not just straight romance. Radcliffe Prep. Wait, is it Dark Academia? I love Dark Academia. I hope so. The 3rd most haunted school in the country. Okay, it's definitely Dark Academia. Yes. Where a student disappearance isn't uncommon, and no one dares stay in the library after dark. And Estee Logano enrolls with the hopes of finding her dead father. Not literally, of course. She doesn't believe in ghosts. Going to her dad's school just seems like her best hope at figuring out who he was. But then Estee meets Mateo, who is probably, definitely a real ghost. And an annoying one at that. I love annoying lovers. This is gonna be so good. When Mateo frames Estee for the theft of a rare book from the library's secret spire and then vanishes, Estee will have to track him down or risk being expelled and leaving Radcliffe early just like her brother. Now, why did he do that? Except following her father's footsteps might be more dangerous than Estee ever anticipated. As she investigates the library with its secret passageways, hidden tunnels, and haunted halls, she learns that the student disappearances aren't just myth, and if she isn't careful, she'll be next. This sounds really good. The average Goodreads rating is only 3.58, which is a little scary, but it sounds so good. I have to read it. I don't care what the people say, because I love a mystery set in a dark gothic school. Add an annoying ghost. How could this not be good? I, quite frankly, can't imagine myself not liking this. And then the last one, I'm cheating a little bit. I ended up getting Unravel Me as the what the candy hearts chose. However, it is the third book in the series, and I don't want to read it out of order. I'll get to it eventually, but I've decided I'm gonna put Consider Me on the TBR instead of Unravel Me. That's the first one in this series. So like eventually I will get to Unravel Me if I decide to continue the series if it's any good. But I don't want to put the third book in there. It's just gonna bother me. So I'm putting the first one in there. Is it cheating? Kind of, but I don't care. This is my video and I can read what I want. So deal with it. And Consider Me, let's see what this is about. Carter Beckett is the NHL's resident bad boy, top player both on the ice and in the bedroom. Why are all these so spicy? And quite possibly the sexiest man to ever grace my field of vision. But worst of all, he knows it. He's arrogant, self-centered, and the man doesn't seem to know what a filter is, let alone how to use one. He's had everything served to him on a silver platter, including endless strings of women, and apparently, I'm up next. Okay. His only problem, I have no intention of falling for his charm. That's literally how it's worded in the blurb. That was not just me being quirky. I have the solution to all my frustrations in a drawer at home, and it's far less complicated than Carter Beckett. Sure, he may be pretty, but he's also a walking, talking reminder for you to wrap it before you tap it. What is happening? But then I start letting my guard down, and he starts showing me pieces of himself I had no intention of seeing. The bricks surrounding me may be tumbling down one by one, but I'm not sold yet, which means for the first time in his life, Carter's the one begging. I do love to see a man beg. For my time, my trust, for a single chance for me to just consider him. Okay, I do like the title reference. That gets me every time. Sorry, the camera just like slanted. Also, I'm getting a headache from this. Is this like really tight on my head? I can only keep it in for like 5 minutes. We're taking it off. Ugh. Okay, that felt so freeing. Okay. Anyway, oh, now my hair looks like a disaster. Anyway, that is a TBR. 9 books. Can I do it? Find out next time.